Vanderbilt's athletic director, and said they are working together to make sure this program continues to improve. They've got new facilities going up, but I mean, the bottom line is Vanderbilt's got to be active in a couple of areas. You got to go bring in some more talent.
Correct.
And you got to be good in the transfer portal, but they're about to be very selective in that regard. But then you got to compete with NIL money.
Correct.
And so you've got that whole dynamic working at Vanderbilt. Can we compete financially? Which you know they can, but you got to get the big money people involved in their collectives to go out and make sure that you can get these high-end grad transfers, which is the area they want to work in. I think Clark told us that first or second year transfers or grad transfers is the route they're going to go.
Correct. I mean, at Vanderbilt, man, you're not getting a one-year guy. There's got to be a guy who has some years left and or a grad transfer. And the thing about that right now with NIL, it's extremely tough.
Seals trying to hit Shepard, incomplete.
You talk about the NIL piece of getting a grad transfer. You can get them in, but you're competing with everybody in the country to get grad transfer.
The ones that can be immediate help to your team.
Correct.
Are going to cost you money in today's environment.
Correct.
It's where we are. It is the reality. And can Vanderbilt, are they willing to put together the kind of financial stuff you need to get those elite level transfers?
Well, Clark and Candace are working hand in hand. That's a upper administration issue.
You know, there's money there.
Yeah, there is money there.
There is definitely money.
No pressure. Assimilated.
Pass is caught, going to be right at the 45. That may be about a football shy. Let's see what they do. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit short, so fourth and about a foot. Quarterback sneaks, Seals kicks it around. Did they blow the play dead? I believe they did.
Prior to snap, timeout, Tennessee. First of the half.
So Tennessee takes the timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in a moment. Line up in shotgun with Ken Seals. And did Vandy move?
Ball start. Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty. Remains fourth down.
Again, if we take a look inside, it looks like 64 Castillo flinches. And I think the defensive stem may have caused him to flinch. So either way, good football by Tennessee. Poor execution by Vanderbilt.
And another flag. This has been amazing.
Ball start. Offense number 54. 5-yard penalty. Remains fourth down.
That is now 10 penalties for 83 yards. A frustrating evening for that man, Clark Lee. Line drive kick. That one is bobbled. Loose ball on the turf. Patterson comes up with it inside the 10-yard line.
What a break for Vanderbilt.
Langston Patterson.
And here, I mean, it's a low line driver. Indeed, just never really possessed it.
Williams has been back there almost every opportunity on punt returns and just couldn't hang on to that one. And now Vanderbilt with a chance at a very, very short field. First and goal from the 8-yard line. He was thinking, if I just catch that, take it back to the house. He had a 73-yard punt return versus Vanderbilt last year. Ken Seals and company back on the field.
Showing another condensed formation.
Here's Seals on a keeper. He's to the 5 and dropped there.
Jalen McCullough on the tackle, along with Aaron Beasley. They're in 11 personnel. A 2-by-2 set, looking to possibly work the pick flat. Here comes the pressure.
Little inside shovel pass. They're going to say shy of the goal line. That one went to Justin Ball, the tight end. And a couple of feet for pay dirt for the Commodores. Seals on a keeper. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Smart getting right back on the ball. You had a little tush push there.
For Ken Seals, that's his second rushing touchdown of the year.
Yeah, a little Cedric Alexander.
Porchilla to attempt this point after. And that one will get through the uprights. 17 on the board now for the Commodores, but they trail 45-17 with 12:47 to go in this one. Back in a moment.
To him will be just go play smart football. After a very productive night for Joe Milton, he came over here to the bench, put on a beanie, got more comfortable because it's gotten a little chilly down here, truthfully, and exchanged some words with Nico, encouraged him, wished him well. Nico put on his helmet, threw a few passes on the sideline, and here we go.
Now that kick goes out of bounds, so he'll have a shorter field to work with.
Kick out of bounds with 38. Receivers elected ball in play at the 35-yard line. First down. No choice. No choice. No choice.
And the crowd making some noise. I think they sense Nico getting set to take the field. And Iamaleava has played sparingly against UConn, Virginia, Texas, San Antonio. The 5-star quarterback out of Long Beach, California. Outstanding athlete. Premier volleyball player, had numerous scholarship athletes in that sport, but wanted to play football. And here he is. First pass complete at the 40-yard line, a pickup of 5. That one goes to Squirrel White. And there is no doubt this young man has a skill set that is...
He's talented.
Can get you excited.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the size, speed, athleticism, football acumen, and the arm. I mean, he's a little more than a dual threat.
Comes from a very athletic family. Has an older brother. It's a high-level collegiate volleyball player. He's got a younger brother, Madden, who's a class of 2025 quarterback, a 4-star ranking right now. Already been offered by several SEC schools, including, of course, Tennessee.
Yeah, I'd say he comes from good stock.
Yes. And, a 6'6", 210 pounds. He's already put on about 15 pounds since he's gotten here. Enrolled early. Actually was able to practice with the team last year during the bowl season. So he's been around the offense. And he and Joe Milton, as you see there, have kind of developed an outstanding relationship. Joe has taken him under his wing and kind of helped guide him through his rookie campaign.
But when you look at him next to Joe Milton, and Joe's a big man. We've been down on the field and seen those guys next to each other. Nico's a big fella.
Joe 6'5", 235. Who's to say Nico won't get there before his career is over?
Yeah, he'll be there soon.
Stands in the pocket, fires a bullet, far side. That's a first down catch out over the 45-yard line. That one goes to Caleb Webb on a gain of, let's give him 5. Here's Squirrel White. He's out of bounds near the 41-yard line.
Off the RPO, he's just getting the ball out there quickly, but you can see the strength of that arm.
Boy, has some time to throw, but decides to tuck and run. Here's the other dimension that he brings. He is an elusive runner.
And this is why this fan base is so excited. When you get a chance to look at him in the pocket, watch him move his feet, and the ability to create afterwards, that's the future of Tennessee football.
Squirrel wide again, trying to get a block on the outside. Ramel Keaton over there trying to create some space. They'll spot him at the 25-yard line. So 2nd down and 5 coming up. Handoff goes to Sampson. Picks up a couple of yards. So they have managed Nico to the point to where now he's playing today. It's his 4th game he's played in, but can retain his red shirt.
Right.
That one is off the fingertips of the tight end, Jacob Warren. Got a little sizzle on it. Well, they don't lack for arm strength around here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
4th down and 3, and the crowd wanted the offense to stay on the field, but you're up 45-17, and Josh Heupel going to go ahead and kick this. Charles Campbell to attempt a 41-yard field goal attempt. Matthew Salamsky will snap it. Jackson Ross with the hold. Kick is on the way. And it just misses to the right side. So the Commodores get a stop and the football back with 10:46 to play. Campbell now on the year. 17 out of 22. So Nico Iamaleava, 4 out of 5 on that drive for 29 yards. Also ran for 11 yards. We got some fantastic games coming up tonight as well. Other rivalry games. Ken Seals will throw, and that one is off the fingertips of Quincy Skinner. Flags are down. Ken Seals, it was down. A flag out where Quincy Skinner was trying to make the catch.
Holding on the defense, number 4. 10-yard penalties in the previous spot will include an automatic 1st down.
We've told you Clemson and South Carolina coming up when we are finished here from Williams-Brice Stadium. Also down in Gainesville, the Gators hoping they can pull off an upset with Florida State. A couple of backup quarterbacks will be in play in that one. And Georgia and Georgia Tech from Atlanta, 7:30 Eastern over on ABC. And the Florida State game getting ready to get going in a few minutes. You can catch that one on ESPN. Here's Patrick Smith off the right side. 1st down, out over the 45 to the 46-yard line. Brought down by T-Lander.
Vanderbilt finally finding a soft edge versus this Tennessee defense.
Seals over the middle, batted in the air, and it will fall to the turf, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Vanderbilt today, 255 yards of offense. Tennessee 551. 551 yards of offense. Third time this season they've eclipsed that number. They had 650 versus UConn and 512 versus Texas San Antonio. Near side. That one goes to the freshman junior Sherrill. Vanderbilt 2 of 11 on third downs. If you look toward the 2024 season, that's an area that Vanderbilt's going to have to really lock in on.
They really have to address it. I mean, the ability to have a vertical threat.
Over the middle, pass caught. That goes to the tight end, Justin Ball, who is inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line.
Big time play from the big fella.
23-yard pickup.
Talked about, I mean, these tight ends getting big. But he's 6'7", so to be a 6'7" hurdler, that's a pretty nifty move for a big fella.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. I get my 8.
Some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Justin Ball, 6'6", 247. Handoff. That one goes to Patrick Smith. I got to tell you something. I've been watching him all day. Richie Hoskins, 15 for Vanderbilt. Hoskins is the junior wide receiver. He has been in motion all day. I mean, doing sprints back and forth. He's leaving the field now, but yeah, they got to give him a little taste, man. He's probably run 80 sprints today, and they won't give him the ball. Give him the ball.
Just one jet sweep. Come on.
And when he goes in motion, man, he is in a full-on sprint. Second and 11.
A little empty. Showing a little pressure off the edge.
Seals over the middle, pass caught there. That one goes to Cameron Johnson, the freshman tight end. That'll be another first down for the Commodores. Starting to find the middle of the field open.
Middle of the field's been there most of the day, but they've chosen to step outside.
Clock moving at 7:15, 7:14. McGowan goes in motion. Ooh, nice spin move by Smith, but spun right into the edge rush. And Burrell makes the tackle. Warren, the fifth-year senior out of Suwanee, Georgia. A loss of 4 on the play.
This Tennessee defense has been swarming all day. But as you look at Vanderbilt, Dave, and you look at this group, man, they've got some good young pieces on this roster. And they should serve them well with A.J. Swan. You talk about London Humphreys, Junior Sherrill, Cameron Johnson,
Jaden McGowan.
Yeah, they've got a good young nucleus.
Seals again over the middle. It's his tight end Johnson. He's to the 10-yard line and pushed back there, but a flag is down at the 25.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 42. The penalty being forced into the run, half the distance to goal, automatic first down.
Tyree West hit with that violation. Oh, no, it wasn't much, but shot above the shoulders.
Yeah. I think these referees have seen enough where if it's even close, but they're going to keep this thing under control.
So Alabama holds on to beat Auburn in the final minute on a 4th and goal. They pick up a touchdown to beat Auburn. Boy, what a rivalry that is. Touchdown. Skinner makes the catch. 5 yards out. Quincy Skinner with his 3rd touchdown catch of the season.
What an adjustment. I mean, you're watching almost do a 180, reach back around to make the catch. Well-designed play, good throw, good catch.
Porchilla to attempt the point after. And he knocks it through. So Vanderbilt's put up 24. College football, we've had some fantastic games, but hard-pressed to beat that one.
Yeah.
Nico Iamaleava. Pass complete on that far sideline. That one caught by Chaz Nimrod. Chaz had a nice game against Georgia last weekend. We had 5 catches. Boy, a nice strong run from Dylan Sampson, the sophomore running back out of Baton Rouge, averaging 5.7 yards per carry. That's the 9th best total in the SEC. Yeah, Maliava with a pass caught by Hunter Salmon. Wonder how much Nico will get some work in the bowl game. Obviously, Joe Milton will be their first guy, but you just wonder, because bowl games don't count against anything in terms of games played during you're still going to have your red shirt year.
They don't. It used to be that it did count, right? So I mean, you were looking to save a guy's 4th game for a bowl game if you had one, but I think he'll get playing time. Yeah. I do, because it's about springboarding. Joe Milton's going to play, and Joe's got some decisions to make, after their bowl game. But I'm sure Nico's going to get some playing time. The speed option.
Nico gets wrapped up, breaks free of it. Agu with the tackle.
You watch Nico here. I mean, he's strong. That's strong. I mean, he's still got to fill out that frame, but he still packs some power in those legs.
Inside handoff to Sampson as the clock coming down to 4 minutes to go. Tennessee just chalking up some more yards. They're closing in on 600 in this one. That one's caught by Caleb Webb. He'll have the first down inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Tennessee trying to snap this 2-game skid. They've lost 3 of their last 5 coming into this one. They lost to Alabama by 14. They beat Kentucky by 6, pounded UConn 59-3, and then lost to Missouri and Georgia.
As I watch Nico, I mean, he just looks more comfortable, operating. And granted, I mean, we've seen him in some cleanup duty in some ball games, but
that's Kane Patterson down. Kane got hurt early to close it out against the Commodores. Vanderbilt going to finish up this season on a 10-game losing streak and go 0 for 8 in the conference. Probably just want to flush this one. And as Clark Lee was talking to us about, that it has been difficult, but there have been some positive things. There have been some some players and some moments, but he says it's hard for these kids to really see that through all the negative stuff that's going on that happens when you lose 9 in a row and can't win a conference game. And he says so it's his job and his staff's job to make sure you point that out so you don't feel so bad.
Yeah, I mean, when you're 18 to 22, the noise is loud. I've been at Vanderbilt. I understand what it is to, be in those meeting rooms talking to those kids about keeping your head up and making sure, that you control the controllables, work your plan and process. And that's exactly what Clark's going to do. He's going to look at this season, and he'll take the good from it. A lot of young players have played. A lot of good experience there for these young guys.
Look, it's not easy. There is definitely a bigger hill to climb for Vanderbilt than other teams in this league. And once you can develop some things, as you've said to me before, Vanderbilt, it's going to be hard to sustain success, but every 3rd or 4th year you can pop up and do some things.
Yeah, Dave, you're right. I mean, college football is a junior-senior sport. The cycle would hopefully help you.
Well, that's line is sunk down there. The injured Vanderbilt player, and there's another injured Vanderbilt player, A.J. Swan, who got thrown to the turf on his backside. He got up, was down for a while, got up holding just above the tailbone, lower back area, and you see he's got that wrap around the waist. A.J. made some nice throws today, but boy, took a beating.
He's one tough hombre. He stood in the pocket, delivered the football, did it under duress, and really just kept battling. But you got to give credit to, this Tennessee volunteer group. Senior day, rivalry game. As most have seen with Auburn and Alabama, rivalry games, they're a little different.
Hey, after SEC Saturday Night Football between Clemson and South Carolina, be sure to join the crew. The SEC football final team with Dari Noka, Chris Doring, Benjamin Watson, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central. Recap all the storylines and highlights from the weekend. Watch it right here on the SEC Network. Kudos to those guys. The best post-game football show in the country right here on the SEC Network. Those guys are fantastic. Really enjoy them. So kudos to the crew back in the studio. Squirrel White. Squirrel now 10 catches for 110. Ramel Keaton 4 for 122. Tennessee now up over 600 yards with that fantastic effort from Squirrel White. Squirrel, a youngster, just a sophomore. I think he and Nico will be connecting down the road quite a bit.
Yeah, future's going to be bright here.
Pass caught by Salmon. Out of bounds just outside the 10-yard line. So Iamaliava, another completion, this one of 13 yards. 1:19 to go. Keep it on the ground and go with Sampson. Tennessee's going to have some time to get some bodies healthy up front. I have a feeling the bowl game's going to look a little bit more like Tennessee football than what we've seen here down the stretch because just of all the injuries and stuff that they've had. Here comes Gaston Moore to close out this drive. Gaston, the redshirt junior out of Hilton Head, South Carolina, transferred in from UCF. Going to try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down with 38 seconds to play. Gaston came over. Got his college start down in Orlando. Coach Heupel was down at UCF. Third down from the 10-yard line. They can get a first down at the 1. To the end zone. It is dropped incomplete at the last moment. Broken up by Tyson Russell. They were trying to hit Caleb Webb. It's now 4th and 9.
What you see here is a great throw. A catchable ball. Not able to finish on the catch. No, Webb's shaking his head, talking to himself.
Well, this is one of those things where Josh Heupel, you know, you're rooting for a guy like Gaston Moore. You coached him at UCF, bring him here. You want to give him a shot, but it's 4th and 9, 33 seconds. I mean, it's one of those things. You've been there, man. It's got to be a tough call. Like, what's the right play?
The right play is to get out of here. You know, I mean, but I tell you, I mean, you look at Gaston. Gaston's a junior. He's got some time to come back. You gave him a shot, and he put it right on the money.
Nico will finish up 9 of 12 for 66 yards. Joe Milton, though, just can't reiterate his performance today. 22 of 32 for 383, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns. Helped this offense to 617 yards. Just a fantastic day for Joe Milton III. I mean, under complete control today.
Yeah, he looked like the Joe Milton everybody expected to come into this ball game. He played well.
So this will be from 27 yards out. Charles Campbell's kick. 48-24 with 28 seconds to play on Senior Day here in Knoxville. 35 seniors went through Senior Day. 18 of those have an option to return. Obviously don't expect all 18 to, but there will be a couple of them. And certainly a lot of those seniors been around campus for a long time, developed some great relationships. And this is the rock here in the middle of campus that gets painted over and over and over again. And how about Ollie Lane being congratulated by the athletic director and head coach, and just a great story. People around campus certainly going to miss seeing old Ollie Lane walking around. Taylor?
One of the most beloved guys around here. He's a 6th year. He's local. He's from Coreyton, which is about 20 miles up the road. Guys, he only had 5 starts in his first 5 years here on Rocky Top, and because of all the injuries on the offensive line, he got thrown into the starting rotation this year and has played all 3 interior positions. I asked Coach Heupel about him before the game. He said he is the epitome of what it means to wear that T on your helmet. It means so much to him, and it's a testament to his character and his commitment to this program to see the fan base rally behind him on senior night.
Yeah, those are some of the great stories. Ollie Lane. Ollie, a big old boy now.
He is, but you know what?
6'4", 320.
We need to see about, like, getting you painted on the rock.
I don't know about that.
Come on, man. Let's get you down there painted on the rock.
Get me on the rock. What are you drinking over there?
Oh, man. That's pretty cool, man. But you got to be pretty beloved and to get on a rock.
No doubt. No doubt. So just 28 seconds to play. Ken Seals will hand this one off. And let's see if Vanderbilt wants to run another play. Looks like they're going to just go ahead and call this one a ball game as the clock goes under 10 seconds and get out of here. Well, thankful nothing severe happened after the fireworks in the first half between these two clubs, but the 117th meeting between these two teams will go to the Tennessee